The General Secretary of NLC, Comrade Imam Baja, the National Secretary of the party, Alhaji Umar Farouk Ibrahim, the National Organizing Secretary, Comrade Clement Bazuagu Ojukwu, the National Legal Advisor, Samuel Akimbade, the Deputy National Secretary, Kennedy Chigozie, all other members of the National Working Committee,
Thank you.
gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of His Excellency, Mr. Peter Obi, I have the honor this afternoon to accept this certificate of endorsement. I want to say on his behalf that we are highly elated that our candidate is being endorsed. I know that this is one of the endorsements in a series, because the character, the antecedents, and the pedigree of our presidential candidates with Mr. Peter Obi is not in doubt. It is a consensus today amongst Nigerians that the country is generally not working. Today, the country can be described almost as a failed state. Today, nothing works in the country. Just last week, the figures revealed by the Bureau of Public Enterprises put our inflation rate at 19.5%. We're a country of over 200 million people. Over 18 million of our people are living below the poverty line. Today, crime and criminality have taken over our country. We cannot sleep with our two eyes closed, even in the city center of Abuja. It used to be erroneously believed that Abuja was very, very safe. But today, with the recent happenings around us, it has become very, very clear to us that even Abuja itself is unsafe. The Constitution is very clear that the principal purpose of government shall be to provide security and welfare for its citizens. I dare say that this is the very basic minimum which a government can provide. Nigerians are not asking for welfare today, but they are asking for security of their lives. And that basic minimum we cannot, or the government cannot provide for the people. It is exactly 6 or 7 months running ASU has been on strike. Our children are at home. A country that wants to develop must not pay lip service to education. The educational sector is the future of the country. There is no civilized country in the world where the educational sector will be shut down for 6 months and there is no positive action from the side of government to ensure that those issues are resolved. What is gratifying, however, today is that Nigerians have decided to take their destiny in their hands. the mood of the country showed clearly that Nigerians want a change. And that change they want is provided by Labour Party. Our candidate, Peter Obi, stands out without fear of contradiction among the committee of candidates. I was somewhere last week where I had a meeting with people, and I told them that for the 2023 general election, people will look at the character, the antecedents, the pedigree, the competence of those that are clamoring to be voted for in the 2023 general election. One thing that has been lacking in government, or that have been lacking with people in government, is that these days we have no role models. And it is one of the reasons the country is in shambles, because there is practically nobody to look up to. In the First Republic, you could look forward to people like Obafemi Awolowo, Azikiwe, Tafawa Balewa, name them. But today, among the political class, there is simply no role model. Our candidate, Peter Obi, is a man of character, like you know, and may become a role model if he's voted for next year. His behavior, his antecedents have shown that very, very clearly. His capacity is also not in doubt. When he was governor in Anambra State, his performance till today is unparalleled. And the records are there, you can verify. I'm therefore not surprised that we are enjoying this endorsement today. It is on this basis I accept the endorsement. I want to conclude by appreciating you for this award and appeal to you that you should assist us by continuing to talk about the party, propagate the philosophy of the party, propagate the ideology of the party, and the good work of our candidates that have motivated you to give him these awards. Ordinarily, he's not carried away by awards. There are several awards that we have rejected, but he specifically said we should accept this one because he also believes, because he believes in your pedigree. He believes that you are not motivated by money. He believes that you have genuinely given him this award because you believe that he has made the difference in government, that he has made the difference in his public and private life, and you also believe that he will do better if voted for by next year. So I want to conclude by welcoming you and appreciating you, and wish you all the best. Thank you so much.
We have other business.
Well, I have the honor this afternoon to inaugurate a committee we have put in place on Diaspora. The party has enjoyed overwhelming support from Nigerians and from Nigerians across the world, and even non-Nigerians alike. This has resulted in a situation where there is clamor for the party to establish chapters across the world. There has also been the clamor of people who want to contribute to the growth and development of the party. Arising from these calls and the necessity to have these activities coordinated, the party therefore have decided to put up a committee of 11 distinguished Nigerians to drive this process. And it is that committee we are inaugurating today. I therefore want to call on them, announce them to you and present them to you, and then announce their terms of reference. The committee will be chaired by Honorable Amadichi Chibuike. He will be ably assisted by Osereme Chris Omofoma. Jeffrey Okwerebe will act as secretary. Other members are Reverend Chidi Jacobs, Chief Dr. Patrick Osagi Iholo will be the Director of Mobilization. Marcel Ogugbeche is a member. Andrew Edobo, member. Tekla Gaba, member. Dr. Pat Obiefule, member. Prince Edun Ochai, member. And finally, Edna Ifiagu, member. Their term of reference: 1, recommend to the national chairman the creation of diaspora chapters. 2, monitor the activities of diaspora chapter and report to the national chairman. Organize fundraising activities and donations to the party after liaising with the party. To facilitate travel arrangements for party officials. And to perform any other functions connected thereto. These are the terms of reference of this committee. I therefore want to present them to you and to formally inaugurate them and give them the mandate to perform the functions already enumerated. The duty we have assigned to you, we expect that you carry it out in good faith, without fear or favor. We expect that you exercise good faith. You must be dutiful, patriotic in this assignment, transparent, and accountable. The movement we are in today is not driven by any other thing. It is driven on integrity, dignity, competence, and performance. And therefore, all those that will be involved in this struggle, in this assignment, must have this virtue. I therefore want to urge you that this virtue must be in your mind as you carry out this assignment. With the powers conferred in me as the national chairman of the party, you are hereby inaugurated.
Thank you very much. The chairman, you have any